What is this one? What is the reagent and what is the product? What is the product and what is the reagent for this Parkin reaction? What is the reaction মানে product? এখনো পড়া হয়নি. This is the reagent. What is the name of the reagent? Huh? Hello? Do you hear
Acetic
me?
anhydride.
Huh?
Acetic anhydride.
Acetic anhydride. What is the product? What is the product name?
Alpha beta unsaturated acid.
Aromatic acid, because we started with the aromatic. So this one is the little bit complicated mechanism. I'm not going through the total mechanism. You will go and read. Next one, the benzoin condensation. What is benzoin condensation? What is the reagent?
Benzaldehyde.
Benzaldehyde. First, we will take benzaldehyde. CHO. Then, in presence of, what is the reagent here?
Ma'am, cyanide.
Yes, cyanide, Cn minus, KCN or Cn. Cn minus we need. Then, what will actually the product is benzoin. So, what is the structure of benzoin? What is the structure of, this is actually catalyst. Cn minus here actually is catazine, initially is attack the carbonyl group, later on actually again it coming out. Hydrogen is abstracted and there is a formation of carbanion. If it's abstracted by the, there is some basic condition KCN in presence of, there is also some basic condition. So there is a carbanion. This carbanion attack the second benzaldehyde. Okay, benzaldehyde there, and we will get finally the product of benzoin. So this is very in short form of this mechanism. So that is the strategy, and again at the last stage Cn minus is coming out. So it behaves like a activate the carbonyl group for the attack of the second molecule of benzaldehyde, and lastly it coming out so that we will get the benzoin. This is benzoin. And what is Favorsky? What is the substrate? What is the substrate? What is the substrate?
Alpha haloketone.
Huh? This
Alpha haloketone.
alpha, or maybe open chain, maybe ring. That is anyone, maybe open chain or in a cyclic form. But cyclic form mechanism is interesting because there is a two aspects. Alpha halo, the Favorsky rearrangement, another one ring contraction. So in presence of OH minus, we will get ring contraction product from this one. So ring contraction. That's why we choose always this one. But if you have Cl and this is open, that is also some, there is also Favorsky rearrangement or reaction. But we can't show the ring contraction. So that's why we choose the example as this one. Huh?
Excuse me. I mean, exam, do we need to explain the mechanism in words or only diagrammatically?
Diagrammatically. And like whatever, suppose you draw the, for this one, suppose I show how to write the mechanism. Okay, so this is the main substrate, reagent is the basic hydroxide and overall. Now, how to write down the mechanism? In in very quick method. First you draw this one, each step you have in my note properly. So H, and there is a H2O, and we will get this. This is the first step. Okay, so there is a OH minus also. So this is the mechanism and remarks are here. So what is the remarks? And you can show like this way too. Okay, this one. So here proton is H or proton is abstracted by which minus. Okay, so in this way you can write, if you practicing much more, you can arrange in this way. So not each step you have to write something. Okay, so there is a formation of carbon ion. Next step, this step to this step, you can write down point wise also. It's not like that. The each step because it's a continuous, you have to show the structure. So here is what happened. Carbon ion attack the suitable opposite carbo this center, the carbon center where sorry, from where chlorine is leaving. Okay, and there is a 2 cycling. After leaving, we will get this one. 2 bicyclo system. One 3 member and another one 5 member. After that, the again OH minus coming react the carbonyl group and the rearrangement happen and the ring contracted. In this way, you can write down in that part only, right hand side part. And whatever the mechanism in this way, I write down, and whatever your coming out, you can write down in 1, 2, 3 point or just in sentence. That is enough. So very compactly, don't write so big. Okay, just very to the point answer. Because of the OH minus proton abstracted and there is a formation of carbon ion, then there is a formation of 2 bicyclic moiety, and where the carbonyl moiety again attacked by the OH and the rearrangement happen. Figure থেকে বোঝা যাচ্ছে rearrangement happen and ring contraction observed, followed by the final product, a penta acid, cyclopenta acid. ঠিক আছে, carboxylic acid. So this way you can actually do this one. So one question out of this 3 actually. Okay, that is confirmed. So you have to write down very, and all structure presentation should be good actually. That is should be readable. Okay, suppose you have drawing the benzene ring and you have no double bond, or you have not alternate double bond. In that case, you will get your reduced mark. Proper presentation. Benzene have alternate double bond. During mechanism, don't put the cyclic. এখন কিছু করব না, ক্লাস দিচ্ছি। না ওখানে যান, আমি এখন ক্লাস। So after that, okay. So up to this from reaction mechanism. Next part from some organic stability factor. Okay, but the parameter which are actually stabilized for the different type of moiety, maybe from inductive stability, inductive effect, from resonance effect, from dipole moment, or etc. Hyperconjugation is not there. Actually, I omit, so I don't keep this for this time. Maybe in final sum we can keep. So suppose you have this moiety. Which one is more basic? Which one is more basic?
Second one.
And second one.
First one.
Tell me why. First one.
Because of steric inhibition of resonance, the
Yes, steric inhibition of resonance.
inert to group.
This N these are in interaction, van der Waals interaction. It's coming out little bit slow. It's coming. So that what happened? The benzene ring is perpendicular to the NMe2 group. Okay, is rotate actually. So there is no conjugation, because for conjugation or resonance we need same plane. Within plane the electrons are moving, pi electrons, but here out of plane. Then what happened? Which one is basic then?
First one.
First one. Explain. First one. So what is the difference of basicity depends on donable ability of this lone pair. Now, which one is more donable? Clearly explain actually this part.
I mean, the first one, the
First
lone
one
pair is
have
more easily donable as they are in the same plane.
easily donable or easily donable to the resonance.
Donable for resonance.
And then how it actually donable for base also? With respect to this one, where n have, because of this parameter, this electron have no steric inhibition of resonance. So this is now much more available with respect to this one. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
What I am telling? Tell me.
Ma'am, because of steric inhibition of resonance, the lone pair is not
More
shared with the,
available.
yes, more available for donating to other
So
molecules,
basicity shows higher
compounds.
basicity.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But these lone pi electron, not lone pair, are involved in the resonance. So there is a division, na? Basicity and participation in resonance. So that's why steric inhibition of resonance, if there is a steric inhibition, they are more donable ability. Okay. So not participation. That's why. Next one, this suppose you have this one and you have this one. Now tell me which one is polar? Which one is polar? Which one is polar? One is ortho nitrophenol and another one is paranitrophenol. Which one is more polar?
Ma'am,
Ortho.
ortho.
Polar.
Para.
Para is right answer. Why
Yes,
not
ma'am,
ortho?
para, because ortho effect there.
Ortho effect, what is clearly tell me. So there is some intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Is it clear from coming, na? Okay. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding, the molecule behaves like a non-polar. But there is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay. So it's much more polar than this effect. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding and intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Now another question from this group. Which one is more acidic? Which one is more acidic?
Meta.
Second one.
Huh?
Ma'am,
para.
meta.
Meta. Why?
Because ma'am, NO2 group is pushing electron towards OH.
NO2 is minus M.
NO2 is minus.
No. Now you understand. Ortho, this one is
And first one is
acidity
more
depends
acidic.
on the release of
H plus.
H plus. Okay, so this bond should be so if it's like this way, is extended conjugation. Is clear?
NO2 is electron withdrawing group, so
But
it has must to be in
This is
para.
no, actually there is so sound outside. I can't hear properly. Now tell me.
NO2 is electron withdrawing group, so
Huh?
it has to be in para. That means
Para
then only-
is participate in the extended conjugation. Okay, but meta orthopara orientation for the OH, or OH is the ortho and para directing group. So they any participation, resonance participation is good for ortho and para, not meta. That's why acidity for extended conjugation happen due to the presence of nitro at para, not the meta. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just prepare according to. Okay, so next I will go to, so mechanism does, and this acidity and basicity, like three all prepared this one, aromatic acidity, basicity, you will get another question. Next one from UV visible spectroscopy. So what is Lambert-Beer's law and what is its limitation? I already actually circulate you as a assignment. Lambert-Beer's law. I am not telling here properly. And its limitation. What is Lambert-Beer's law?
Ma'am, absorbance is directly proportional to concentration and length.
Length means the cuvette length. The length of the container where the solution are there. Okay. So that
Yes,
is,
ma'am.
so it is the, you have to elaborately, so absorbance depends on the concentration of the solution. Just 1 minute. I have one call. Hello. And another, this one, what is the limitation now? And okay, another part, you have to write down properly. What is the L in unit, C in unit? You write down very properly, okay? The unit related to the L and C. That is important. You don't take the C in
Ma'am, centimeter and mole per liter.
Yes, that you should mention. So elaborately, what is Lambert's law, what is Beer's law, what is the combined law, and details for the unit. That is enough for the Lambert-Beer's law. But now tell me the limitation. What is the limitation of Lambert-Beer's law?
Ma'am, valid for only dilute solutions?
Yes, we actually, this is actually A equal to epsilon LC. So it should be a straight line. Should be a straight line. Y is equal to mx. So
Yes, ma'am.
plus C. So should be a straight line, no C. So mx. But in concentrated, there is a other parameter involved because of solute-solute interaction or moisture or randomness or different type of things. So that will actually slowly curve the this Lambert-Beer's laws, deviate from the straight line. So in higher concentration, another parameters from the solute will come and it will not actually obey the Lambert-Beer's law. So that's why the dilute solution are needed. So limitation we can use for higher concentration. Next limitation. Another limitation.
Ma'am, no organic conversion. Molecule should undergo conversion.
Molecules should be as single molecule. No dimeric molecular assembly degradation or assembleness is during our measurement. Okay. So like molecule in a monomer, consistent existence should be like that. Otherwise there is another parameter, something happened for in higher concentration. So no association, no dissociation during our measurement. Next part, no chemical changes because there is a UV light, maybe there is happen some new compound will form, that should be resisted. So during our range and time, the molecules should not be converted to the another material. So the Lambert-Beer's law not obey because now it's different material. And not hygroscopic. Not actually hygroscopic, you know, it's not absorb the water. That will make some different thing. Not the concentration should not be actually maintained. Maybe some difference. So same thing you can't be repeat. So that's why molecule should be non-hygroscopic. in that situation, or we can measure in different way. Sometimes it's not a problem, but sometimes it will a big problem. Molecule to molecule, it will be vary. Okay, so this one for already mentioned for Lambert-Beer's law. This is a straight cut question. Prepare very nicely. If anybody have by mistake, I think all are now in good health, so no problem. You all can appear actually. If anybody missed this, so that you can get another chance for supply. That time also we actually give this law, money always a question from organic chemistry, Lambert-Beer's law. So prepare this one. So this question always you will get. And then the another part, the calculation part. One from the Dine system and one from the Enon system. Dine system is, I already mentioned so many last week. Suppose you have this one. Now tell me, for this one, what is the lambda max from Woodward Pfizer rule? What is the base value?
253.
253. Then
1 exocyclic double bond
this one exocyclic 5.
and 1 extra
This,
for
and
conjugation.
also extended conjugation 30. This
30.
exocyclic is extended conjugation. Plus
Yes,
30.
ma'am.
2 ring
then-
residue.
Ring.
3 ring residue. Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So
Yes,
3 into 5. That is the total. Now, if we have this one, now for this one, no, sorry, this one. Base is the 253 for what? For homoannular diene. Now tell me, for how many exocyclic double bond?
2.
Yes, this one and this one. 2 into 5. And how many then extended conjugation?
1.
1.
1, 30. Plus ring residue?
4 ring residue.
1,
4.
2, 3, 4. Okay, clear? So that is 4 into 5. So you are preparing actually. Thank you. So up to this part, you are just whatever I have provide you practicing. Is very easy. You will get. Now next part. This related to this one. What is the value? This value 214, 213, 214. 240. If you write down 215, I will not cut actually. So 214 plus
Ma'am, 1 exocyclic.
1 exocyclic means 1 exocyclic 5. Then
1 extended
Substitution.
conjugation.
conjugation 30 plus there is a alpha beta gamma. So it is a beta, alpha beta gamma delta and delta. So beta for beta position you have to add
12.
12 and gamma and higher 18.
18.
So 118, 1 beta. So that is the total. Whatever. Okay. Now another one. What is the value?
Ma'am, it is not visible.
Still,
Oh, it is.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
okay now?
Yes, ma'am, it paused.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
now it came.
Okay. Now? Between 214 is the base value.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
39 for homodiene.
homodiene conjugation,
2 extended conjugation.
2 extended conjugation. Okay. Now exocyclic
1.
1.
1 into 5. Then alpha, beta, gamma, delta, etc. higher. This one. So how much? Same actually. 12 plus 18.
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever that is its lambda max. So you write down lambda max. Don't forget to write down the nanometer. Okay. Lambda first you write down the lambda max, then calculate step by step. So step by step means suppose like this way, base value, base value, whatever 214. For homoannular dyne, annular dyne equal to plus 39. Okay. Then extended conjugation plus equal to 2 into plus obviously because these are additives 2 into 30. Then exocyclic double bond equal to plus 1 into 5 or etc. So in total, thus lambda max is equal to whatever the total. Suppose you have x, so nanometer. Should write this one, nanometer. Okay. Otherwise, no meaning. Total summation. So you should write the unit properly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So up to this much. Up to this much for mid semester. So next, after mid sem, we will make. For practical I have only pending for nitro group. So it will happen. I will give instruction and simultaneously you have to upload this assignment for practical. And
Ma'am, do you need to write lab notes?
yes, just the experiment, whatever I have mentioned there, na. What is? I will give you one sample copy. Don't worry. According to you, write.
I mean, is there any marks for
Yes,
class
yes. You have marks. 13 marks
Okay, ma'am.
for assignment from organic chemistry practical.
Ma'am, is it for the practical, ma'am?
For practical, you have 13 marks from organic chemistry, and then physical you have to submit. I think 13 and 14 from inorganic, and 10 I will take Viva.
Hello, ma'am.
Ah.
Is there any rule for making a lab notes? Like we need to use lab notebook. One side is line and other side is
No, no,
white,
no, no.
like that.
You don't
We can
need
use any
but
any-
just loose copy. Any loose copy or plain paper you can write, no problem. No, white paper, A4
Okay.
size. Okay, but mention your roll number, etc. And write down by 3 parts. You have to write down. That's it. You don't need to buy notebook or etc. Plain white copy is enough. Okay.
Okay.
If you're not comfortable, then you will take the ruler page. Okay.
মানে আসলে ম্যাম স্কুল লাইফে আমরা যেরকম মানে ল্যাব নোট বানানোর জন্য যেরকম লুজ কপি ইউজ করছি, আমি একদিকে দাগ টানা একদিকে সাদা, ওরকম ইউজ করতে হবে, এটাই আমি বলতে চাইছি।
না না না, ওটা আর করে এখানে সাদা পেজে কিছু লেখার নেই।
ঠিক আছে ম্যাম।
সাধারণত কি, if you want you can, because in white page you can write down the reaction and other pages you can write down the experiment, but here the reaction is also very simple. Even you don't need to write the reaction, only the method, observation and the conclusion, inference. That's smart. And for reaction etc, we will ask actually during your viva. Suppose what is happened with benzaldehyde after the Tollens reaction? What is the happened with benzaldehyde? It will go to the alcohol level or acid level. Here,
ওকে ম্যাম।
this type of question we will ask. So not necessary actually you have to write down the reaction mechanism. Only the reagent, set of reagent and what happened, detection. For myself is don't need, because organic we need the procedure, observation and inference. So in and everything I will send in reactions and whatever I have in course material, and I will ask questions from there for organic chemistry. But I will take viva for overall, not only organic chemistry. Before that I will tell you what type of question will come, don't worry. Overall, I have one set of questions from chemistry for overall chemistry practical. I will send before practical. Okay, so up to this, before mid semester, the day of 18 will meet again during.
Hello ma'am.
Yes.
In the exam, like in the front sheet, we need to write our name, etc., etc. Or do we need to mention our institute name like this, like in the question paper that is mentioned?
Where in assignment or mid semester?
No sir, no ma'am. In the answer sheet of mid semester exam. Like
No,
on the
there is a
upper
guideline na for you. Just check the notice. There is a guideline. How many pages even you have to write down in the front
Okay,
page.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, there is a guideline because suppose you have uploaded 9 pages. So you mention in the first page, I think you have one guideline. Check this one. So accordingly, you have to write down actually name, institute name, etc. Obviously, you have to prepare in beginning actually. For that one, you can in day before, and after that, each page you write down, put the number actually 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And first page, you write down the number of pages attached. Okay, there is some
Okay, ma'am.
option, right? I think MSc students are did always. I can remember the now UG is long time. The last exam, all PG students did actually. That I remember. Okay, otherwise no. Suppose you have 5 page uploaded and you fail to upload 2 page, how can we check it? Or think he has 7 pages? That happened actually last semester. 1 page uploaded and rest are not. Then what happened? Okay. Or you can write
Ma'am,
down
the total page
like
it
this
should
way,
be in
1 by 7, 1 by at the end. Maybe at the end you have not so much time to think about. So better at the end you write down the total number of page, keep a space for the first page below your name, and then you write down there number of page attached this much. Okay, so examiner can understand he has 10 pages. Okay. If any problem, you can send the coordinator each time you have the coordinator email. Okay. So if you miss the something has happened, you send the attachment to the coordinator one email. So time is safe now. You are safely your exam finished, but you are unable to upload. Later on, you will again try and upload the thing. So in classroom, you will maybe marked as late entry, but you already submitted in time through email. That is also possible actually. If somebody failed actually, internet problem in that issue.
Ma'am, for late submission, marks will be cut.
I
For
think we
net
are not
issues.
so harsh for you. We never did actually. Actually, I never did. I never think even. Actually, 45 minutes for chemistry is not enough. I think so always. So I never is little bit, but not so much like 1 hour, 2 hour. That is not actually way. But within maybe 5 minutes is okay. 10 minutes is also okay. But in that case, if you have any problem, you don't write. Actually, stop writing is the okay. And don't make yourself so late. That is like some tendency. Oh, it's okay. Madam will not cut. Like I am very clear, very frank. I will not deduct your mark for late. Okay, but you will also be frank. I will try my best to upload. That is your commitment. There is no written thing between us. Okay, so bye now. So we'll meet at the mid-semester exam evening. I am coordinator too for your exam.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
If
you,
you have
ma'am.
any confusion from these three, particularly moieties, you have to read topics. If you any problem, you can just send email. Okay, now I think I have also by Shreyas or also you can anytime. And mostly I think my course material is enough. You go through it to understand and you can prepare accordingly.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is it compulsory to write the remarks in the reactions?
No, actually your presentation will be self actually explainable in that way. If anybody write down it so nicely, okay, with each parameter mentioning, so he will get the full marks. There is not so much marks, maybe 3. So within, if you write down only the mechanism, not the remarks, okay, so you will get 2 marks. It's not a big actually. And if anybody write down each name, role, and their everything, so I will give within a same time, stipulated time. So I'll give him actually 3. So depending on the approach, explanation, because it's just explanation thing. Mechanism is you have to explain in your views with your efficient writing skill. So according to, you will be judged. Okay, that's your, it's not a big, it's only 10 marks. Maybe within 7, everybody will get if you are little bit serious. If not, sometimes you will get 0 too. So that's your problem. How can I do? How can I help them if you don't want to write anything? Or organic, I can say. Maybe you are writing the inorganic and physical part, not somebody not like the organic part. So I have not, I can help him. No words are there for organic chemistry. So whatever you comfortable within the stipulated time to complete the question paper as much as you can, because marks, suppose don't so much, write down, keep the space, finish the all thing. If you can manage to write the things, then you can manage. Otherwise, leave it. Don't worry. Maybe one. For this part, you will maybe get 3 marks, but you complete the inorganic part, you will get a 10 marks. So, according to you will prepare yourself or make your strategy. How will you do? So 10 minutes before you will get the question paper, you will mentally set up which part you will write first and which one you will write. But organic chemistry, if you miss something, writing is not so much. But if you miss something, suppose benzene ring double bond you missed, that means you 0 because you draw the wrong structure. I can give you the number. So carefully, very careful, not any silly mistake. Okay. Okay, bye now.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank